Hey team, welcome back to the channel. My name is AJ, and in today's video, we're gonna be going over month 11 results of my short-term rental in Blue Ridge, Georgia. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I talk everything Airbnb strategy, how to set up short-term rental businesses, how to get them running, and then also how to squeeze as much profit out of those properties as possible. And if you're a little bit interested in how I started this particular rental property in beautiful Blue Ridge, Georgia, feel free to click the link that I'll put somewhere around here and you can check out that journey. But today's video is specifically going over month 11 results, which I am super excited to share because there's a lot of surprises. Now, before I get into the results, I just want to let everybody know that next week I will be going over some of the things that I am doing specifically in regards to Airbnb's newest update. So that'll be coming out next week, and I can't wait to show you that video as well. And then in other news, I am closing on my second short-term rental property in 2 days. I cannot wait to go over that entire process with you, some of the changes we're gonna be making to the place, some of the updates, and then how I'm gonna also launch this property so that I can have success and continue to grow this business. But let's jump on over to my handy dandy spreadsheet and go over month 11 results. All right, so here we are with my handy dandy spreadsheet. If you have been following the channel for any amount of time, you've seen this spreadsheet before, but if you're interested in getting this, feel free to reach out to me at ajhustlesyt@gmail.com and I will send you a copy. In the past, we've basically gone through, for the past 11 months, we did all of 2021, we covered all of my different expenses in each and every month, and now we're on 2022. So we started in last July, and we are here now going over my May results. So let's start with where we always start, which is our internet. So our internet doesn't change. So that is $60.65. Our garbage remains the same. We don't have any gas. Electricity for this month was $134.05. And then what was great about this month, thank you so much to whoever used my link for Price Labs. Because you did that, they actually gave me $10 off this month. So I saved $10 and $10 on this monthly subscription of software. And again, if you are interested in starting your own Airbnb, looking at any of the software that I use, I always leave links down below. Obviously, it's not making me rich by any means, but every little bit helps. So thank you again for whenever you click those links. It really helps me a lot and allows me to continue to do this. So my mortgage also doesn't change. So that was $1,209.75. And then we get to basically the most disappointing part of this month, which was I had to pay $727.41 in extra expenses. Now that basically came from, I had a leak at the property, so I had to go and get that fixed. So there was a bunch of parts and there was a bunch of labor involved, and it basically cost me this amount of money, which means that that took a huge hit out of my profit. So May was supposed to be the biggest month that I have had so far on Airbnb. So we're gonna see if this still is the case, even though, I had, this massive expense, which is something that we always plan for as hosts, but it's not always perfect. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight into that because things are always happening, so we need to be flexible. So as far as the amount that I paid my cleaner, it was $1,220. So here is where we are with our total expenses. So this month will mean that I had my highest expenses of 2022. So the last highest expense that I had was $3,390, which was in January. A lot of that, again, was because of cost of gas, and this month it was $3,400.35 in total. So I've got a lot of expenses on this particular property. So now let's go and check out how much revenue I made. Now, different from my strategy now, kind of going forward, almost exclusively all of my bookings for the past couple of months have come directly from Airbnb. Now, I talked in my last video, which you can see somewhere up here, basically about my strategy as I move forward with this property, about making sure that I spread out my risk, but that's not necessarily something that occurred in May. So all of my revenue came to this property from Airbnb. So let's jump over to my Airbnb account and we can check out exactly how much revenue that was. So if we come here, we're looking at May. I'll just refresh this so you guys know that this is real. So let's go to May here, May 2022. And you'll see that I made $6,306 on this particular property. So that is what I'm going to do, $6,306. Now again, a couple of things before I type this in and we see exactly how much profit I had. My goal profit, as it always is to make $1,394 in total profit. That's my goal. It's been that way from the start. So anytime that I'm able to exceed that, that means that I am ahead of my goal, which is fantastic. So let's see exactly how much this is. So that means, drum roll, that we made a total in total profit, so which is our revenue minus our expenses, means that we made $2,905.65 on this particular property in 1 month. So this is almost, around $100 a day in profit, which is fantastic. Now, May was a really, really successful month. The weekends were really, really booked at some numbers where, were just totally mind-boggling that, my guests were spending that on a weekend, which is great. It means that the property is well valued and people love being there. So I'm super stoked about this. Of course, that means that I am a full $1,500 ahead of where my goal performance is. And that is fantastic as well. So now let's take a look at a couple of extra things here as well. So this is the year 2022. So my gross income this year has been $27,000. And my total expenses have been that $15,000, leaving me my net income of almost $12,000. Now, if we compare that to 2021, so in 2021, even though I started in July, we made $25,000 in gross income. Our expenses were around $16,000, and then our net income, $9,350. So if we take that back just for the total, let's sum these two up. So let's sum this month, this year plus 2022, which means that we so far have made $21,341.61 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 months, which is crazy to have made, $21,000 in 11 months. Very, very passive. Of course, there's work that I always have to do on the property, but this is fantastic. Again, the amount that I paid for this property, if we go back to my investment tracker, the total amount that I paid to actually close on this property was $27,589, which means that we only need another $6,248 to recoup that initial investment, which I am estimating is going to take me a little bit over 2 months, meaning that we will have paid this property off in around, 13 to 14 months, which is absolutely insane. I'm super excited about that. So those are month 11 results. Let's go back to the camera and talk about what's coming next. All right, so obviously I am super stoked about this property. It continues to produce month after month. Now, something that I am definitely seeing in the next couple of months is that my bookings have definitely gone down since the Airbnb update, which is why I said in my last video that I am being much more aggressive on the VRBO, Booking.com, Expedia platforms, as well as my direct bookings. So that's something that I am dealing with, and I'm sure a lot of you are dealing with as well. And I want to be as transparent as possible. Now, of course, if you are interested in applying some of these strategies and want a little bit of help, feel free to reach out to me at ajhustlesyt@gmail.com, and we can jump on a call and we can talk about it. Make sure that your plan and your strategy is specific to you, because obviously what I talk about in these videos is fairly general, and I'd love to help you develop a little bit more of strategy specifically for you. I've already been able to help a lot of people, and I know that I can help you as well. Now, before I sign off, I just want to thank every single person who tunes in to my videos every single week. This honestly means the world for me. I've been now probably recording videos for the past 6 months now, and I'm gonna continue to do so. And your comments and your likes and your subscriptions and everything that you say about this channel means the world to me. So I just want to take a couple of seconds and really thank you guys again, because I feel like I haven't done that recently in recent videos. I am so thankful for this channel, for all of you, and I cannot wait to show you what is next. So in that case, if you have thought about subscribing or thought about leaving a like, if you could just do that, it helps me so much, it helps to grow the channel, and I am so appreciative of every single one of your comments, every single one of your subscriptions, and every single one of those thumbs up. And with that, I am signing off, and we will see you next time.